Welcome to our first Armchair Bollox Arsenal TV channel.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Cool. Let's do some introduction.
Go for it.
Why are we doing this? Why are you doing this? You can start.
Because you made me.
I made you. Yeah, I did.
You made
I did
me do this.
Yeah.
And you know what? Actually, talking bollocks and an armchair, I thought we were going to be a bit more relaxed. Actually, looking at this is a full run sheet, like 2 pages worth of actual notes, which I think is outside of the realms of talking bollocks. But how about yourself?
We're talking about it already.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get paid for it.
That's right.
And also, sorry, can I just say before we start?
Yeah.
There's no authority or anything about this.
No.
Like, I should not be talking about this in front of people. This is just us literally chatting bollocks. Really.
Correct.
From an armchair like everyone else.
Yes.
Just way out of my comfort zone, but hey ho, let's see what happens, isn't it?
Yeah, see what happens.
You never know.
You never know. Maybe tell the audience, I suppose. Both of them that's listening. How do you become an Arsenal supporter?
Okay, so I know actually this is one question I have thought about.
Nice.
So I remember it would be the 92-93 season. We won the FA Cup and League Cup double, and I just remember the team. And basically it was Ian Wright. He made me support Arsenal. So
Nice.
And the funny thing is all my family on my mum's side especially are massive Tottenham fans.
No way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
A West Ham fan, so I was, yeah.
That's daring of you to go Arsenal.
Very daring, yes. Yeah, I even remember a scarf I got from my great granddad he'd been supporting Spurs since, long time ago, and I think he broke his heart a little bit, but anyway. Yeah, how about yourself?
It's a strange one. So I was 14. I think year 2000. That was when Arsenal was second, and United was number 1. They won the Premier League.
Yeah.
And all my friends were United fans, so I went with, I'll support the second team. And then I read into them, and I said, they actually play good footballs, like passings and so on. And then Thierry Henry was fresh, was coming in. I was like, okay, I'll support this team. And then I get caught into...
You just started loving them.
Started loving them, yeah. Even though I'm not from London or anything,
No, my. It's a bit south of there, but I don't know what I should be supporting. Probably, I don't know. Southampton maybe, who knows, but yeah.
That's cool.
That's where your heart lies.
Yes. Alright. Before we start talk about the new season, I was thinking maybe we should recap about last season.
Sure.
Yeah. A bit of a journey, eh? We thought we're gonna... Actually, I never thought we were gonna challenge for the title.
It was an emotional roller coaster, sitting next to each other in the office.
Terrible. Every morning.
Yeah. It was better when I didn't have any expectations. I think the team played better too. We're like,
Yeah.
As soon as someone actually wins, so I reckon at this time of the point when people went, actually they could win this, that's when it started falling apart almost.
I think so too.
Towards
the end.
Yeah, because it was like, shit, we could win it.
And then we lost the ball. Yeah.
But at the beginning of the season, if you give that season to you, you take it, I think, as an Arsenal fan back then. This time last year, you'd say, okay, you're going to lead 90%, but you're going to come second. I think after everything that's kind of gone through in the building, I think that's probably a fair end.
Do you think that last season exceeded the expectation?
Oh, yeah, had to, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think anyone expected it.
Yeah. We were thinking we would struggle to get top 4.
Yeah. Yeah, I think top 4 would have been a good result.
Yeah.
Even if you just snuck in there. So.
Yeah.
So yeah. No,
nice.
It was it was decent. As they say.
All right. On to the new season.
You've actually memorised this because you're not even looking at the script.
No, I didn't memorise it. No.
Although you're probably going to learn a bit more if we carry on doing this, how we work together. And it looks like Chris has spent the last 2 weeks doing this instead of actually.
No, I did not. No, I pulled this out from ChatGPT.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. That's what you told the boss.
Yeah, and then I was thinking. We could go straight into, I guess. Before we predict, I guess we'll talk about the signings of this season. Declan Rice. Declan Rice. It was a quick one. Oh no, I can't say it's a quick one. Like it was almost like confirmed signing of him, and then City jump in.
Yeah, there's a whole story about. I told you about that. They reckon they did that to bump the price or something. I can't remember what it was. There was a story somewhere. There was I can't remember the name of the journalist now, but she said that's what clubs do to kind of push the whole thing along. It was a favour from Guardiola to Teta. But there's a bit of a backlash, but there's all sorts goes on.
Yeah, I know. But he's our player now.
And it happened at the beginning of the transfer window, which is always good. Like, it's always like when you think about Spurs with Harry Kane going on today, they've waited the whole time till the end, almost. Like, we start the season tomorrow and they're going to lose Harry Kane. It seems like that's just from being stubborn, maybe. I'm going to probably anger some Spurs fans now.
Who cares?
Who cares? But, like, fair on them. They get the 100 million or whatever, but then who are they going to buy? They know now they've only got a short period of time to try and buy someone now. So unless they had someone lined up the whole time, you just don't know. There might be some.
And he's a proven scorer.
Yeah.
Right. They had a terrible season, but he was challenging for the top scorer, golden boot with Haaland, even though they're not.
Yeah, even though
they're not quite up there.
Champions League.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
But yeah.
Yeah. I think we make some really good signings. And Raya is the recent one. A surprise one, I should say. What do you think?
It's a bit put some pressure back onto Ramsdale now.
To perform, I suppose.
For sure.
If he dropped his standard, Raya's going to jump straight in.
Whereas maybe before he didn't necessarily have that behind him.
Yeah.
I still think as a stopper he's really good, Ramsdale, but I think playing from the back isn't necessarily his strength. I mean, there's a few dodgy moments against City. A bit like, oof. I don't know if you necessarily trust him as such, but that's just, again, only from what I can see from a distance. And I think there's possibly, I don't know enough about Raya, I don't know if that's more of his go, but yeah.
Maybe he's Spanish.
Yeah,
maybe that's
he's
why.
got that.
I don't know, yeah.
Going on.
Alright, that's cool. Where are you going to think we're going to finish this season?
Second.
Second?
Maybe second again. Second. I can't say first.
Why not? Why not? Too much pressure to start with?
I think if...
we have to go for first.
Yeah, I know. I think we got a little bit of bad luck last year with when Saliba went out. That kind of started the kind of downward spiral a little bit. And City haven't had those injury problems, I don't think. So, but again, if they have a De Bruyne or someone kind of key in the team gets a bit of a layoff, that gives an opportunity there. But City at full strength all the way through the season. I mean, they're going to be the ones to beat. However, it's going to be their fourth season where they're at that level. It's tough to stick there.
Well, many of the key players have left.
Yeah. So
maybe it's our chance.
Possibly.
Our key players still with us. It could be our chance.
There is always second season syndrome though.
That's true.
So they could just fall off
That's
a bit,
true.
but you don't know. They seem to be a tight group. I don't think they'll get ahead of themselves, but it can happen. They're still young.
Yeah.
But they've been through a lot. Like, even if you look at Saka, you go, how young he is. They've been to the European Cup final. Hasn't necessarily won it, but they've had a lot of like disappointments almost, and so they've haven't really experienced winning as such. I don't know if a charity shield kind of counts, but yeah, they've been close a lot. That squad have been close to certain things a lot of the time, but haven't quite got there. So they've still got that drive and hunger, I guess, which is good.
Yep. Well, I hope so.
Well, fingers crossed. Yeah.
Right, fingers crossed. Like, let's not think about the last season now. It'll be the new season. Number 2 for you. I'm going for first. I want to win. Hardcore. I want to win. I want to win it.
I want to win it.
I think we're gonna win it. I think we have a strong chance. Very, very strong team.
Yeah.
On paper wise, on the squad wise, I think it's amazing what we have. So on paper, we should able to win.
Yeah.
I'm going for it.
Open.
I'm going for it.
You'll be the one crying on my shoulder.
I'll be crying. I'll be crying at the end of this show. Right. Cool. Back into Champions League.
Yes.
I felt that's a distraction for the season.
Yeah. I think it's definitely not going to be the focus.
No.
But it'd still be good to kind of, I don't know, get to a quarter final maybe. Just kind of these players have been playing at the top level. They played international final, like in European Cup. They played World Cup. Like they've been exposed. I mean, the Europa League, I don't think they've kind of played, but yeah, these guys aren't kind of, I guess, they're not totally, not seen this type of football before, I think, so I think it's going to be, I think they're going to go okay. It'll be interesting to see what the draw's like, because obviously we'll be a low seed, I guess, because we haven't been there for a while, and again,
not sure.
guys are over it, so you're not going to get, you're going to probably have at least, you're going to have one top team and maybe a second, you're going to have, it's going to be
Tough,
a big
tough
effort
draw.
to get out the draw,
Yeah.
to get out the group even. So
Yeah.
we'll probably end up with Bayern Munich. Always play Bayern Munich.
That's
Harry Kane.
Harry Kane.
Oh shit!
Score
You
against
were-
us. Ah!
So
Can't get away
imagine
from
that.
it.
Yeah, imagine that. So yeah, it's going to be that'll be good. It's going to be good to be back in there. It'd be good to actually have some Saturday games then instead of the Sunday night. We have to wake up and watch them Monday morning.
Yeah,
So now
Monday
because it's
morning.
Wednesdays now Champions League.
That's right. So we'll be watching on.
We get a proper
proper
yeah, we're able to watch
game.
them on the weekend now.
It's good.
We're perfect.
Nice. Top scorer this season. I think this one's a hard one to pick. They share the goals among the players last season.
If Jesus can stay injury free, but that's a bit of an if.
It's an if.
Martinelli,
You reckon Martinelli?
he's got another year on his belt. He's
Yeah,
gonna be up there.
Good. He'll be up there. I'm going for Saka.
Really, I think he'll be assist.
Assist for
Something
Saka.
like this, yeah, I don't know if
Okay.
he's gonna score, but he does like a goal.
Yeah, I'll go assist will be Odegaard.
Mm.
Assist will be Odegaard.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess that's it for the introduction. Right?
Yeah.
That's a good introduction. Good
Yeah,
chat.
yeah, a bit, yeah. I don't know if there's quite a lot of bollocks.
Quite